Might be better.
Yeah.
Alright. First we go into the party, then we pop a couple bottles. Drive the car, full throttle. You know that we kill it and we ill it. And the villains in the building with the motherfucking niggas chillin'. And we stay fresh, S on the chest, no Superman. But I am the man, damn. It's a party tonight, and if you wanna come over, here's an invite. JJ on guitar, Flem on bass, Alex on drums, and me, Malik Cyber, to form High Intentions. Thank you for listening. Let's get fucked up. Who are you ready to cut? Oh, consume our dreams and get our minds real loud. Oh, but I didn't know it. Damn right. But I didn't know it. Left out middle of the shot after shot, brew after brew. Let's drink a lot until the temperature will spew all over you. But I know it. Tomorrow's but I know it. Screaming back, yeah. But I know it. Tempo it. But I know it. Left the middle. Drink, 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 drink it. Drink, 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 drink that girl. Drink, 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 take it down. Drink, drink, drink,
What is going on, cats? Cats and dogs?
Welcome to the Artfest Show! Yeah. All right. And just so you know, that was our house band for tonight. It's High Intentions doing the
Hell yeah.
freaking High Intentions party tonight with Sculptor by Jesse Berlin there in the background.
We have off-track betting news.
But you can get party tonight just $1 on the internet by going to the Party Tonight site from High Intentions on Facebook.
Facebook.
Our band Conversation Suicide, the other house band will be happening later. That track,
Wait, there's more.
I just have to mention that track, first time, I'm just the bass player in High Intentions, but we got to record in an actual real studio with platinum records on the wall.
Fuck yeah.
I didn't pay for it, obviously. Everyone knows I'm a broke ass motherfucker. But our guitarist did pay for that shit, and we got freaking Tupac's recordings are there on the wall. Bone Thugs and Harmony platinum CD, Lil Wayne. It was crazy. It was beautiful, and real artists that are successful with money showed up while we were recording, just chilling. The place is awesome. My dream is to be in places like that all the time, but until there's this, it's not a real dream.
Where was the location?
It's in Phoenix. It's called Saltmine Studios, without the yeah. And, you know, but welcome to the Artfest Show. It's not about the house band. It's all about the guests
This guy.
on the Artfest Show. And we've got a wonderful lineup tonight. Of course, we're missing Tina Wells very much.
Yeah.
We're missing our cameraman, Mark Brady.
I was expecting to strip down or something and start doing some hula hoop dancing and whatever not. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
what
know. He was going to do a strip act, but we decided we'll try to keep it semi-PG-13/R XXX, you know.
Yeah.
But we're going to miss our fire dancer. We're missing her beautiful personality, her beautiful self today. So boo-hoo. She may show up after work if she can. And folks, that's why we say save Access Tucson, because they're cutting the hours and we have to work with what we get now. And it's looking kind of bleak. So
Yes.
please support Access Tucson.
Please.
But on to the guests. We don't have cameraman Mark Brady. I have to give a big shout out because he makes this show go. He does the jiggly stuff and he makes it go. Without that, it's just us sitting behind this silly little anchor desk looking like fools, and that's no good. But we're gonna make it a good show either way because we got the real J. Kill. Give it up.
Thank you.
Again. With a command return performance, actually as often as he wants, because he's awesome.
Thank you,
But
thank you.
He got rid of all the fake J kills.
That's right.
That's his number one now.
He is the real one now, because they've all been. Well, that's another story. We're not gonna talk about whack in here.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to. No.
Is this thing on? Is this thing on?
It should be on.
Yeah, I just want to make sure it's on before I start.
I know. I hate that shit. Right? When the
on?
fuckers.
Testing.
Who's in charge here? Hey.
Testing.
That's me.
Mic
No,
check.
it is on. It is on.
Mic check.
yeah,
1, 2.
Chickadee check the mic. We also have
check.
Marshall Prescott, Nature Boy. Woo!
Yeah.
Coming up. He's
Hell
gonna
yeah.
be on in a moment. We've got Thomasina Cooper.
Cooper whoop.
There she is, Thomasina. And she'll be on doing some freestyling, a cappella, comedy, whatever the fuck she does, because she just rolls talented like that. And Arthur Milburg here helping me out
Yes!
as a guest co-host.
Finally!
Not nearly as cute as Tina Wells, but give it up. It's all about these guests. Artfest Show. Woo! Ow!
Hell yeah.
Because what? We got jokes and art and music and plagiarizing Dave Chappelle right now on the Artfest Show.
Jokes are jokes are jokes. No money, cigarette, or smokes.
That's right, pretty much. Unless you guys brought some green. Anyone? Green?
Green tin.
Mar-
Nobody.
Marriage? Did you wanna?
Water.
I had to say it to the woman because he looked at me funny when I started talking about marriage.
In Cantonese, they call it. In Cantonese,
yeah.
they call it marijuana is called Dai Ma.
Dai
So
Ma.
if you ever go to China, Dai Ma.
Not ganja.
No, it's
not
marijuana.
multa. Daima.
Dai Ma.
Be like Daima.
Dai Ma.
He's like,
I already got. I already got Chinese eyes. How you're not gonna? You're
Or
gonna
like-
smoke till you can't see?
Or like Thai. Did you say Thai or
Dai. D-A-I.
But it's in Thailand
Ma.
or-
No, China.
China?
Anywhere in China. Cantonese. Not
Korean weed is good too, I hear.
yes,
Big
yes,
ass
definitely.
fields of wow. Anyway,
That's just down the grapevine.
but we got Real J Kill right here. We're gonna play a studio track, but first, do your thing. Introduce yourself and talk about your music.
Absolutely, thank you. This is my second time on the show. I go by the name The Real J Kill. I'm living in Tucson right now. I'm transplanted here from New York.
Why isn't it going? That's crazy. You're on.
We just definitely want to make
Oh,
sure
it's
that
going.
this.
It's
Okay,
going.
okay.
Excellent. That was a big thing to make sure that the mic is on. And
Yeah.
I do hip hop. I do beats. I do hip hop. I make beats. Do the vocals. And the last time I came onto the show, I did 2 songs off of my forthcoming album.
I
Two of my-
know which one.
2 of my big hits. 2 of my
Clubbing on
hit-
a budget. Woo!
Yep.
Clubbing on a Budget,
yeah.
and I'm With Your Girl and We're Smoking Pot. Those are 2 of my bigger songs. And we're going to go and do a few of my other songs that we didn't have time for last time, so I'm excited to show that. The first one we're going to do is called, it's actually a homage to one of my favorite MCs. It's one of my favorite songs to perform as well. It's called Sucker MCs. It's made with the beat from the Beastie Boys, Paul's Boutique.
Nice.
Yay.
I want to play the song first and see if anybody out there can guess what song it comes from that I used to sample.
Or I can.
Yeah, right.
Or I
We're
could,
about
or
to
I
get
could
that.
cheat because you already told me since I couldn't. I love the Beastie Boys though.
Yeah, Mike D is one of my all-time
Rest in
favorite
peace.
MCs. Rest in peace.
Hey, MCA. But we got it set to go,
Yeah, so
and we're gonna go with Sucker MCs,
Sucker MC.
the Real J Kill,
Sounds good.
right now.
So the word on the street is that the real J Kill is big. I just had to find out for myself. So we took it to the sheets. And girl, let me tell you, J Kill is big.
Sucker MCs try to pick up the mic. For what? That's that shit I don't like. I write rhymes that MCs bite, and I got more rhymes than China got rice. But I don't just write rhymes, I make beats, and the rhymes I write, everybody repeats. And when I'm on the microphone, I can't be beat, cause I got rhymes like stadiums got seats. I got bars like streets got cars, comics got scars, and galaxies got stars. You can't say that my words ain't dope. I wrote Obama speeches, I kissed the Pope. Ladies know I'm the champ. They're wrapped around me like a clamp. They're bumping my songs on their amps. My rhymes elevate like ramps. Countries put my face on their stamps. I'm with your girl and her panties are getting damp. And she won't leave me alone, cause my dick is the size of a trombone. I'm not BET, I'm not MTV, I'm HIP, HOP, and you sucker MCs have no limits. You wanna be a big time marketing gimmick, you wanna be a big time pop star diva, but your rhymes suck and you can't sing either. I'm smoking cohibas from Cuba, and your girl's blowing me like a tuba. You whack MCs, you all suck. Put down the mic with your garbage rhymes. You whack, you'll get punched in the face. I said punched in the face. You whack MCs, you all suck. Put down the mic with your garbage rhymes. You whack, you'll get punched in the face.
I'm gonna be the meanest Mac ever lived. I mean, they're gonna be talking about
the real J Kill,
like they used to talk about Jesus. I mean, they're gonna have to rewrite the Mac and Game books, baby. You know, because I'm gonna be the new king. Well, I'm gonna be so cold-bloody, baby, that they're gonna have to change the name of the game. Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, give it up for the real J Kill.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
And that track called Sucker MCs?
Yeah, Sucker MCs.
Fucking A. And clearly not a sucker MC, the real J Kill.
Thank you.
Now, I was just talking with you, we flashed by the BMI, kind of showing your connections there, but I thought there were application fees, but you have educated me, so I'm gonna just mention briefly, artists, musicians out there, whether you're a band, so as long as you own your beats, you own your music, your lyrics, your vocal melodies, hook up with BMI or ASCAP, but the real J Kill is going to tell you the advantage of BMI, and I guess there's no fees now, so just go online, hook up, because what does it do for you being on BMI?
It gets you royalties for your performances. When you perform on stage, when you perform your original music on stage, you are entitled to a royalty for that performance. A lot of artists don't know that, so they perform for free. When you link up with a performance rights organization, like Broadcast Music Incorporated, which is what I use, and shout out to them, they've been great to me, or ASCAP, American Society for Composers and Producers, or CSAC, which is the international version, they make sure that you get a royalty from all of your live performances. So that's the advantage of being with a performance rights organization.
And we can't talk about numbers, we won't show you the numbers, but here's an example that you actually get a royalty statement. You're all of a sudden you're a real artist, really. You're whether or not it's a lot of money, at least you're being covered.
Thank you.
It's awesome, man. Well, I'm going to look into that myself, because what's always held me up is the costs of applying and this and that.
Yeah.
I mean, the good news is your music being on SoundCloud or Reverb Nation or any of these independent music sites, that is a date and time stamp. So folks, if you haven't done the mail a copy of a cassette tape or a CD to yourself,
soliciting,
no worries. As long as there's that date and time stamp, it's easily